Alright guys, welcome back. It's been a long time, like 150 days since I posted a video. And I'm probably not going to have a video posted for a little bit after I'm filming this right now. But I'm out here just doing a little bit of scouting, a little bit of walking for sheds. I'm not going to get too deep, I'm not going to hit any good spots yet. It's actually early February, but we haven't had any fresh snow for a while, like a couple weeks. And it's been warm and some snow's been melting and stuff, so I just decided to kind of come out today and do a little bit of walking. And I just got on the first shed of 2023, first shed of the year. Here we go. We're gonna go pick it up here. Got the GoPro on, but it's kind of cold out and I think the GoPro just died, so I'm gonna use the camera here. Battery's getting low, but there it is. First shed of 2023 as it lays right under a cedar here. But let's pick it up, take a look at it. Oh yeah, nice. It's got kind of a bladed out main beam there on the end. That's pretty sweet. But heck yeah, a little bit chewed on. Just a young one it looks like, probably just a 2-year-old, but that's the first shed of the year, and we're on the board. Alright guys, today is the 12th of February and we have one shed on the year. I found one shed just out doing a little bit of scouting. I was kind of just out checking and seeing where some tracks were, where the deer have been moving around. So we have one on the board, but we really haven't gotten into anything good, and we're gonna leave our best spots until the beginning of March, when all the snow melts and stuff. That's always by far the best time to get out and look. It's way easier to find the sheds, and a majority of the deer have dropped. So today we're gonna go out and we're just gonna check some fields, maybe get into the woods just a little bit and look around. But we're gonna go back and we're gonna check some cameras. I got a pile of hay that I put out, so we're just gonna look around that. I have had some half racks and a couple nice looking shed bucks that have showed up on my cell cam, so we're just gonna kind of go through there. Got the dog along with us today. We got Raylan along, so we're gonna see if maybe she can find one or help us find one too. And yeah, maybe just hit a couple spots here. It's Sunday afternoon, so we're just gonna get out and do a little bit of looking today and get some exercise. And then it looks like next week's gonna warm up a little bit. We're gonna probably get some more snow melting, so we're gonna try to get through some of our stuff a little earlier than what we generally like, not because that's what we want to do, but without having a lot of fresh snows, those sheds are out there and they're exposed, and the squirrels are going to be getting to them a lot easier. And then on top of that, we have a lot of stuff going on in March, and if we can try to get through some of our you know, not the best spots in February, that's what we're going to try to do. So just stay tuned with us. We're gonna hopefully get a couple sheds today. There's a couple really big bucks that have been in the area that we're going to today. One of them's a really big 9-pointer, and he's been showing up all year, all summer, all fall, and then even into the winter time. But it's been a couple weeks since I've had a picture of him with his antlers on, so we're gonna hopefully find those today. And there's a handful of other really good bucks out there too, and then a bunch of little ones. But I know there's sheds around there. There's been half racks and shed bucks walking around, so we're gonna get out there, do a little bit of looking, and we'll let you know if we find anything. All right, we are underway here, walking out through this cut corn here, and it's gonna be tough to find them in here, but I'm sure there's a couple laying out here. A really big field. There's at least a few hundred acres here probably. We're just going to go through some of it right now. The high percentage stuff where I know most of the deer have been. and see if the dog can find any, see if we can find any. She's out there just looking, using her nose, doing what she needs to do. But let's hope that we can stumble across something. Right off of the trail, and like in the grass, literally just laying in the grass. Raylan, come here, girl. Hey, get the bone. Get the bone. Where's it at? Get the bone. Get the bone. Where's it at? Where's it at, girl? Did you find it? Good girl. Good girl. Hey, good girl. Sit. Sit. Raylan, treat. Good job. Good job. Did you get a bone? Is it a big one? Nope, just a little one. Hey, good job. You found one. Good girl. Look at that fresh blood on it, Ray. Hey, is there fresh blood on there? All right, guys, some fresh blood on it. I actually think I have a bunch of pictures of this buck with that one side on there, if it's the same buck I'm thinking of. Not 100%. There's a handful of little ones like this. Hey, sit. Handful of little ones like this, but I just found it. I spotted it here. It was just laying right down here, actually, down in the grass. So I wanted the dog to find it. She's been just running through these fields, smelling around, and finally was able to find one that I hadn't touched. So hopefully gives the dog a little more confidence. Just a small one, but I'll take it. That's number 2 on the year. Okay, guys, we just got done walking the first spot. We walked a decent amount of it, but there's still quite a bit of snow, and I know some deer still holding. We ended up finding the small one, but we're definitely going to be back to try to find more. There's a lot of bucks back there, and actually quite a few pretty good ones. So we're moving on. We're going to just walk this bean field right here, kind of just walk the edge of it, maybe mill around out in the middle a little bit. There's some hay in the back of it, so I know they've been back there a little bit, and we'll go see what we can find. But I don't know, hopefully we can stumble across something. I know deer have just been everywhere in this whole neighborhood, so maybe we'll get lucky and one of them dropped out in this field. Hey, go get the bone. Go get the bone, Ray. Where's it at? Oh, I think she smells it. Get the bone. Where's it at? Oh, there you go. Did you find it? Oh, good job, Raylan. Good job. Bring it back. Hey, bring it back. Crazy. That's a nice one, actually. Raylan, hey, did you find it? Here you go. Did you find one? Good girl. Oh, look at that. The squirrel's already got to the base and the tips, all the points. Those ones right there make you glad that you find them early, because that one might not have even existed. But yeah, it was just laying upside down right here. Dog had a tough time. It was kind of off of all the trails, so she had a tough time finding it here, but we got it. It's a little bit bigger than what I thought it was, actually. There we go. Hey guys, it's the end of February right now, and I got a whole bunch of really good fields lined up that we're going to walk this weekend. We're hardly going to walk through any trees at all this weekend, and there still is a decent amount of snow on some of the north-facing hills, and especially in the woods on the north-facing hills. But as you can see back behind me, field's pretty wide open right here, and we actually seen a buck this morning on this property on the way in that had both sides. But we have so many places to walk this year, and we got some stuff going on in the middle of March and that really good time frame. So unfortunately we're just gonna have to get out here a little sooner than what we'd like on some of these spots. But we could always come back to and look through them again later, especially a field. The squirrels probably aren't going to get to them, so we could always try to get back out here late March or early April and do some looking again. But like I said, we're going to hit it pretty hard this weekend. We got some really good stuff lined up, and I actually went ahead and found another shed when I was at work the other day, so that put us at 4 for the year. And then we got rained out, and I did a little bit of walking on some public land, didn't find anything, but then I met up with my buddy Eric and we drove around a little bit and ended up finding a really nice set. So that was pretty sweet. The one antler was super palmated and looked really cool, so we're gonna add those to the total and put us at number 5 and 6, but we definitely got some sheds to find. We got 4 little ones as far as Kate and I go. So Caitlin, Braylon, and I, we're out here today, and we're gonna go get to walking because I know Raylan is pretty excited to get to it. So let's get all ready to go and see if we can find some sheds today. Okay, we're a little bit into the walk here and have not found a shed yet. Very surprising. Usually we find one in the hay somewhere or just on a tree line or something, and we haven't. Okay guys, I just found an old crusty one laying here right along the edge of the sinkhole. The dog's kind of a ways away, so I'm just gonna pick it up, but it almost looks like it's an old shed. Man, it's pretty frozen to the ground, but that's kind of weird. It almost looks like it's a year old, but it's just laying right out in the open here. It looks, yeah, I bet that is a year old because it looks like it got ran over and broke that tine off right there. But probably saved another tire anyway, because it probably would have got ran over a second time. So there's number 1 for the day finally.
Well guys, I was going to check out this fence line since there's a lot of pines over here, and walked up and found my first one of the year. It's pretty chewed up already, but nice base on there. Nice.
All right guys, we just got done with the first spot. Kind of a letdown. We found a year-old shed and then one fresh one Caitlin found. So we definitely didn't find near as many as what we were hoping, but it didn't help to start out seeing a buck with both sides still on his head. I'm sure there's definitely a few more that are still holding right now too, but we're gonna go take a little break, and then we're gonna get to another spot that will hopefully be really good. There's been a whole bunch of deer there, and it's right across the highway from where I bow hunt, so there should be a lot of the same deer that are on that property, and I think they all kind of went over there and wintered. So I got permission for that. We're gonna go and walk a bunch of it this afternoon. So we'll let you know how that goes. All right, spot number 2. Let's give it a shot. Guys, I just spotted a freaking stud set. We've been walking for hours in this place and haven't found anything. And now there's a giant set laying right there. Ray, where's the bone? Hey, where's the bone? Come here. Go get the bone. Get the bone. Where's it at? Good girl. Look at that. Did you find them? Yeah, good girl. Look at how those are laying right next to each other. Wow. Did you find some? Did you find some? Man, that took us a long time, didn't it? Hey, good girl. Good girl. Look at those. Look at those. That's exactly how they're laying. I was just yelling at the dog, telling her to get down here. She was kind of going up over the hill. And then bam. Ray, should we pick these up? Hey, should we pick these up? Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Biggest sheds of the whole year, and it's a set laying almost right on top of each other. Awesome. Did we get some, Raylan? Did we get some? Yeah. Sweet. Let's go. Let's go. I figured this was going to be the highest percentage spot, and we left it for last. We got a lot of this type of stuff left. We're just going down these tree lines around the hayfield. So let's see if we can pick up a few more.
Well guys, guys, just wrapping up the day, and I was walking this fence line. Look down and see this. It's a pretty decent one there. See if I can spot the other side.
All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. We put on a little over 10 miles a piece, so between Caitlin and I, we covered over 20 miles, and then with Raylan, it's probably more like 40. She was covering like twice the amount of ground that we were, but we did all right, I guess. It was definitely a long day, and we ended up striking gold there at the end, about like I thought we would. It would have been nice to maybe find a few more, but at least the 3 sheds that we did find at the end were all really nice ones, and a really nice set that were laying right on top of each other, so that was really cool. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up here, and Caitlin and I and the dog and maybe a buddy are gonna go out and do some shed hunting tomorrow all day again. So we'll post anything if we find it, I guess. But thanks for watching this one, guys, and stay tuned because there's more to come.